People hate on something they don't understand. So whatever, if you're hated, if somebody hates you, you're misunderstood for the most part. Or if an idea is hated, if an idea is not fully understood, which is misunderstood, people hate on it. They always say, I don't know, maybe it's fake. But there's the beauty of the internet is time and time and time again, we've seen successful people do something that you can't understand. But the problem is people don't dig deep to do the research to better themselves. And that's the problem. Jordan year 23, we going 6-0 this year. You heard? Champagne everywhere, nigga. Turn nothing out of something, man, that's really something. Made a couple hundred bands, man, I'm really coming. On the gram, talking like you something. You are now tuned in to another episode of the Guns Up Club podcast. I am your host, Mikey. Welcome if you're new. Hit the subscribe button. Like the video. Nice to meet you. And if you've been here, welcome. Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Today, I want to talk about crypto, right? Let's talk crypto because everybody's been quiet for a minute. And today's the day where everybody made the noise when Bitcoin hit $30,000. And majority of the reason why, they don't know the reason why it hit 30,000, but it's been all over the news. It hit 30,000. When it peaks, it always hit the news, and it's an indicator for people, for the whales to pull out some profits. But we'll get to that down the line to the video. But I want to talk about crypto and why Bitcoin hit 30,000. So as y'all know, for the most part, Bitcoin was just 4 months ago, right? Just 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, November, it was at 15,000. And what's funny is a lot of people would laugh about how Bitcoin is fake, or it's going down to 0, or it's going down to 5. It's gonna bottom to like how it was back in 2017, or blah 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 blah. These are the people that never pulled a trigger, that never invested a penny, or that never invested in crypto. That's just them talking, their insecurity talking. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all fun and games. Whatever you do with your money, it's for you. I don't care. I don't want to know. So let me get that out the way. But so these are the people that says, November 6 months ago, it's 5 to 6 months ago, it was at $16,000. 5 months later, it went up $15,000 more. So if you had put, just a random scenario, right? If you had put 15,000, this for the people that got money, by the way. If you had 15,000 to play around with, and you had put $15,000, you would have doubled your money, which means your $15,000 could have been at $30,000. But let me put this in a scenario where you can be like, oh shit, and you'll understand. In 5 months, a lot of people spend well over $15,000. Ask me how. Okay, if you ask me how, I'm assuming you're saying how, right? So, there's a lot of people just blow money on shit. Cars they can't afford. You know what I'm saying? Living in apartments they can't afford. Going on dates they can't afford. Going on women they can't afford. If you had utilized that 15 racks right now, you would have made $15,000. And I know you're saying, but it's only 15,000. It's not life-changing money. That's what a hater would say, or anybody that's like, that don't understand would say. You're right, but apply the same analogy in bigger bucks. So if you pull the trigger for 15,000, you'll pull the trigger if you have money with like 100, 50, 200, 300. There's people that play with millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. So it's not about like how little or how big it is. If you had invested the right money at the right time, when no one was talking about crypto, when it was low, by now you would have been up $15,000, right? Or if you had put $30,000, which you bought two coins, you would have been up $60,000. And it goes on and it goes on. What I'm saying is, people don't say nothing when there's a bear market. Bear market is the right market for people to come in and invest your money and just let it go and just be quiet about it. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. This is all fun and games. That's the best time to be like, yo, okay, I'm not gonna, because people love to have cash in their. That's one thing I don't understand. People love to have cash in their account, just laying around, just wasting money. When you have cash, that much amount of cash, however much you have, just laying around in your account, what's happening is, one, the bank is playing with your money and making money off of your money. Two, it's just not moving. It's not going up. In fact, it's going down because you just taking pieces of it, paying rent, whatever your overhead prices, and it goes down. So instead of leaving it there, why not putting it in an asset where it has a probability of it going higher or doubling or tripling for you? That's one thing people need to understand. You know what I'm saying? So if you apply that concept, you will learn to pull the trigger for the most part. A lot of times people don't know how to pull the trigger. They're scared. When they're scared, they talk negative and they talk hate. They'll say, oh, it's fake. People hate on something they don't understand. So whatever, if you're hated, if somebody hates you, you're misunderstood for the most part. Or if an idea is hated, if an idea is not fully understood, which is misunderstood, people hate on it. They will say, I don't know, maybe it's fake. But there's the beauty of the internet is time and time and time again, we've seen successful people do something that you can't understand. But the problem is people don't dig deep to do the research to better themselves. And that's the problem. If you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's usually like a word of mouth with people. Like, I was part of that too. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes about shit I don't understand, if somebody tells me, back in the days, I used to be like, if they say something is bad, let's say, for example, like, I don't know, OneCoin or some cryptocurrency is not good, blah, blah, blah. You lose a lot of money. It's risky. That would be my research right there. From the person that told me, I would never go and dig deep to find out why it's a risky, blah, 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 or if it's profitable, or like, I know it's risky, but eventually, what my point is. But a lot of people, what they do is like their research stops by the person that tells them, and they say, oh, yeah, you're right. And then it becomes the Mandela effect where everybody's like, yo, if I tell you this, it goes around. He would tell the next person this, oh, it's risky. I wouldn't want to lose my money that way, blah, 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 blah. It would be the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? So do your own research, and when you're ready, pull the trigger. If you don't jump, you're not going to win. I promise you that. Like, we've seen this shit. We've seen it. I've seen it. I was blessed with some of the place I pulled with crypto. Personally, I'm not a financial advisor again. But the reason why I was blessed is because I pulled the trigger. I said, fuck this. And I went on to invest whatever amount, however amount I put in. And then I got returns back. It's amazing. You have to jump. I'm not a financial advisor, but, I'm saying that to say, if y'all heard the news lately, the US dollar is, becoming a little shaky right now. So, it's losing its value because of, a couple of world events, with Russia and China trading with yuan, Chinese dollar, instead of the US dollar. So, what happens is, that's affecting, the economy. So what happens is, instead of people having money in their account, what they do is they'll invest it in bigger assets like Bitcoin and valuable assets. So that's why you see Bitcoin going up lately for the past 2-3 weeks. It was at 20 something, 23 of 2 weeks ago, 21. And now it's at 30. I could be wrong. It could be at 23, 24. But right now it's at 30,000. So the more the value of the world global currency goes down, what do you think is going to happen? These global assets, these assets that are like valuable assets like Bitcoin, they're going to increase regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because people are not going to use cash anymore. People are not going to use the dollar. They want to get rid of dollar. So what people do is people that have a large amount of liquid, what they do is they dump all that money in Bitcoin. Does that make sense? So you gotta pay attention to news if you want to pull the trigger, shit like that. You know what I mean? So your money's not backed by anything, anyways. For example, at the bank, the FDIC only covers 250,000. If you have $1 million and then you only insured 250,000, if the economy collapse, you only insure 250,000, so you lose 750,000. So what do? You have you hold some in cash and you buy some Bitcoin, and then you leave only 250,000. Or if you want to keep the cash, all cash, you have 5 different accounts under 250,000, up to 250,000, which is 4 different accounts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't be late to the news, man. Just look at the down market. The down market is when you buy in and you just be patient. Any type of market, investment market, shows you patience. You're not gonna come in with $200 and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna turn it to like 10,000." That's not gonna work. I'm not a financial advisor. um, that's not gonna happen. So that's what I wanted to say. It's funny. For the past 2 years, everybody's been quiet, and this is a cycle. It goes up and down. It's just how life goes up and down. It's not always going to be down, but the sweetest part about investing is catching it when it's down and picking up your profits or pulling in profits when it's up, because you're early to the party. You're still early to the party, so you know what I'm saying? Do your own research. Don't listen to people and make decisions based off of what people told you, because that to me that doesn't make sense. you know. But this is how we're programmed here. Programmed here in school. When people tell you shit, you just accept for what it is. But no, as adults, when someone tells you something, question why. We often question the wrong whys, unnecessary whys. Like unless it's like a sports stat, like that has nothing to do with you. Like that doesn't matter. That's not gonna change your life. If somebody has 60 points. I mean, I love sports. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but you know what I'm saying. When somebody tells you something, you want to rebuttal like information like that as to why this person is telling you this. Is he right? And then dig deeper. Don't dig deeper on like stupid arguments to be like, oh yeah, yeah, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I wanted to say today. Shout out to the new subscribers. I've been seeing y'all for showing me so much love. I appreciate y'all. And the people that came from Johnny's channel. Johnny's my boy. Shout out to him. Y'all go and tell him I'm shouting him out, by the way. It's my dog. Shout out to him. I've been seeing y'all as well. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon. Hopefully in tomorrow's video, I might give away like $100 or $200. But I'm going to send y'all the rules, and y'all have to follow the rules. The last $300 I gave out a couple of videos ago, only 3 people followed the rules, and that's why I split it between them. Follow the rules to get the giveaway. Don't just say, "Oh, hey, don't hit me on the DMs on Instagram. Be like, I'm doing a giveaway." No. If I tell you, go follow this page and comment on here, if I don't see the comment, you're not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point of me doing giveaways is, are you listening? Are you applying yourself? If you're not gonna listen to a simple instruction, you're not gonna listen to whenever I give out information like this. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful, by the way. All respectfully, that's what I wanted to say. But shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow in the next video. We here every day, Monday through Friday. And Saturday, Sundays just my off days where I chill out, because I'm a busy guy. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for watching. Peace.